Alright, good day. Welcome to another Thomas Bowman Handyman.com video. Today's video is all about gutter cleaning in Port Orange, Florida, South Daytona, Daytona Beach Shores. And so if you have gutters, you're looking to have them cleaned, I'm looking to be your guy. And so whether you got a leaking gutter, you got a gutter that's overflowing, you got a gutter that looks like it's sagging, these kind of things are all easy fixes. They're just simple repairs. And I'd love to come out and in that case I would give you an estimate. In most cases, your simple gutter cleaning, if you're a one-story like manufactured home, like many of these retirement communities, it's somewhere around $60 to clean it, and that includes flushing it and actually giving you I charge $65 for an hour's labor. And so I come out and really for $65 you can maybe get me to tighten a couple of screws here and there while I'm fixing your gutter to add a little extra value to your gutter cleaning project. And so please take a minute, check out all my handyman services. If you are really interested in gutter guards and stuff like that, I do install gutter guards. I have all kinds of things I'd like to tell you about that. There's a lot of types of gutter guards and gutter related leaf filtering type equipment, and it's available here at the local Port Orange or Daytona Beach, Home Depot, or Lowe's. There's different building supply companies that may have something better, and what I mean better is I'm always looking for something that is longer. And so I remember back in Pennsylvania many years ago, many moons ago, there was like an 8-foot or a 10-foot piece that would snap into the gutters, and so I prefer a bigger piece rather than like a smaller 3-foot piece. And the reason is because they do make snappable seams on the top and the bottom, right? But not on the sides, and so they don't even give you clips, like a merging piece, sort of like what you would see for luxury vinyl tile flooring, where it has a snappable track on it. It doesn't have that, and so I always worry, like over time, that the weight and heat and everything will cause this thing to sag a little bit, like this little guy, and that'll cause, you can see it even in the picture here, it looks like it's all kinds of warped, right? And so imagine heat, sun, rain. And if you're in Florida, the shingles are definitely going to get really hot, like 130, 140, 150 degrees or so. And so definitely keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is some gutter guards actually have a screen. And so it'll actually have like a screen mesh over top of something like this. And see, oh, there you go. There's like a screen mesh. And there's even more of a screen, like a plastic screen and then a screen underneath the screen. And so that gets all moldy and gets kind of built up with all kinds of dirt, and has to be, every 5 or 10 years you're going to have to take it apart and clean them. Unless you have 0 leaves or you have like 1 tree, then a gutter guard's probably a good idea. The expense of installing a gutter guard versus how many times you're going to actually clean it over the next couple of years is very important. So they make all kinds of things, like little inserts. So if you decide not to put gutter guards in, you can drop one of these guys in here, right? And these things are real simple. They just stopped, leaves from going into the downspout, and it forced leaves to build up, in the tray itself, rather than block the opening completely, so water can still flow over top, right? And so there's a sponge type product that you can put in there, and this actually just stuffs down. And again, it comes in short pieces, and I believe you can just nip and cut, however you need to get around different braces and stuff. And this just goes in and fills the gutter completely. But again, over time, they end up kind of deteriorating and they get really dirty. And so something like this will also get you, 5 or 10 years without having to really mess with your gutters. But you do have to continually check them. Definitely, if it pours, you can go outside, and I know you don't want to walk outside of the pouring rain, but you should make sure that your gutters aren't like backing up onto the roof. That causes an amazing amount of damage to your soffits and your fascia. And so just a whole bunch of silly little things to keep in mind when you're going in and you're going to do any kind of gutter repair or gutter cleaning or gutter capping, all right? And so again, if you're looking for somebody to come out and steer you straight and be fair and reasonable, that'd be me. I offer a whole slew of handyman services, and so definitely pop over, have a look at all my videos. I have about 140 videos up, I think, somewhere in it, maybe 120. But of different things that I've done, you can actually go here to YouTube, and that's the fastest way to see it, right? But in here, I do have a whole bunch of just ones that I've done kind of locally, or I thought that were semi-important. A lot of these are actually from Colorado. But I thought it important just to kind of share that, like skill level. And so I'm having a big problem with competency. Finding people that are competent and can, start and finish things. God, it's ridiculous. And so, I am that guy, I've got an amazing reputation here on Nextdoor. Come check it out. Yeah. And so if you're a small business and you're like, What? Yeah, exactly. What? Look, I hit in that many neighborhoods, that many people every time I post something, right? And so, yeah, just definitely something to check out. Next door is incredible little service, and it's your neighbors. You're getting your neighbors' opinion on different people, and so I guess in some cases it's not good. But everybody's got an opinion, like everybody's got a butthole, right? I know that's the wrong thing to say. My bad. All right, guys. So, looking for gutter cleaning, gutter repair services. You're looking for somebody that's licensed, insured, and will steer you right. Has experience, knows not to do certain things. I'm not going to send out any helpers. I'm really just building this as a means to an end. I actually have a whole marketing company. You want to check that out? I have another couple hundred videos, I think, on my marketing thing if I can ever scroll down to it. Maybe I'm not going to find that in the footer. Oh, here we go. Marketing company. Boom. And so I do all kinds of different simple marketing, and love to chat with you about that too, because that's how you found me. All right, hey, thanks for stopping by. Thomas Bowman Handyman. Check out all my handyman services here at Port Orange, Florida, Daytona Beach, South Daytona, and love to come out and clean the gutters on your home. If you have any questions, hit me up. Love the chat. All right, thanks for stopping by. ThomasBowmanHandyman.com.